right, birthday Hawa, birthday Hawa Shai, birthday Hawa, birthday Hawa Shai, call Allah, Wahawa, Allahina, Yahweh, Shem Shai, B'Shem Kadash. Giving all praise, honor, and glory to our power, Yahweh, Bashem El Shai, B'Shem Kadash, and giving double honors to the elder apostles of Great Millstone, who well, of course, the bishops, Connecticut elders, our bishop, elder bishops, of course, give a shalom, and of course, to the Aqua, which is the Brotherhood of Yasha Allah, which is here at Great Millstone, and those brothers that follow the doctrine of Yahweh Shai, which is here at Great Millstone. Of course, giving a shalom to the election that's out there, the hopefully elect of Yahweh Chazah. We be found blameless before the face of Yahweh Shemel Shai. Shemya Mappa, there's a Mappa. My young God will come my canal from the Great Millstone Camp, simply plain tables. In the city of Philadelphia, I'm the mighty of my eight. Coming with a lesson little, our lesson. This is a redo actually, because the original lesson was copyright striked and unable to be viewed. YouTube. It's the first time I ever experienced something of that nature, but I believe Full Grappling was the one who did it, the content. You have these obviously people that watch our videos, supervise our videos, and even if we're not getting any monetary gain, they don't want that certain content to be shown without permission. So you have the news, which I gotta get my tablet. I got the news maybe a day ago or something like that, but I believe it's maybe 3 days old. You have the Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt Orlando Sanchez. Yeah, he died. He died. I'm gonna pull up the story. It's I'm just wow. Just give me a moment. How about I just make this very, very quick because like I said it wasn't. I already did this lesson already. All right, so you got Orlando Sanchez. 4 days ago, they put out the news. He died. See if I can find some information. Yeah, confirmed dead. Because a lot of times you'd be thinking if somebody died, you'd be thinking yo, is it true? So he's a Abu Dhabi Combat Club champion. Orlando Sanchez confirmed dead by Gracie Baja team. Right. This guy here, he's part of that Gracie Baja team. Part of the The other side of Gracie family, Gracie Baja and such, and the Carlos Gracie side. But it says that the Canada California branch of Gracie Baja Gym has confirmed Orlando Sanchez passed away Tuesday night, or Thursday, pardon. The popular Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu competitor won the ADCC World Championships in 2015. It's a major prestigious grappling tournament they have out there. I mean, they have it in different places, but original Abu Dhabi Combat Club, that's what it is. Different sheiks, they like jiu-jitsu a lot, so they have a competition with all the different best grapplers in the world. All right. Now it says he's also a world champion in the International Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu Federation back in 2010, Pan Am champion in 2012. Sanchez competed in basically super heavyweight weight class. Yeah, the news of the passing of Orlando Sanchez profoundly saddened us. Thank you for being a great friend and one of our toughest athletes. You leave a legacy of toughness, kindness, and loyalty through your efforts of a competitor, professor, school owner, and regional leader. Thank you for your sharing your knowledge and spreading jiu-jitsu legacy worldwide. Rest in peace. BJJ star is or Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu star is survived by his wife and three children. Now they're not given like the actual reason. There's speculation possibly being, uh, you know, juice. You know, because the guy, you know, uh, he's a big guy, but obviously we know when you get to certain levels in competition, most of the competitors they take different PEDs. So he actually is called the Cuban tree stump. That's his nickname. Which I got his nickname on here. So that makes him part of Manessa, the tribe of Manessa. If it's on his father's side, and he's Jake. He got a pretty cool personality. And for him to be a warrior, that's scriptural, very very scriptural. So I'm gonna get the book First Chronicles 5:18. All right, so First Chronicles 5:18. And it reads, the sons of Rabban or Reuben, which should be your so-called Simeon Indians, and the Gadites, and the half tribe of Manasseh or Manasseh, and he made to forget, of valiant men able to bear buckler and sword, and to shoot with bow, and skillful in war. War go back to Malchama, all right, which goes into battle. Okay, and having that skill, specifically these tribes, Reuben, Gad, and Manasseh. so-called Simeon, so-called North American Indians, and so-called Cubans. All right, skillful in war. 4,40,703 that went out to war. All right, so we have a history of our uh, forefathers and certain tribes going to war, man. And for him being Orlando Sanchez being a warrior, to go out and compete MMA, mixed martial arts. I think he got some fights, and also Brazilian Jiu Jitsu. Hey, you know, um, our spirit bear witness with our spirit that we're the children of power. Because, like you said, you'll look at the guy. Somebody look at the guy, say he more looking like E or something like that, but he's completely Jake. All right, the spirit bear witness with our spirit that we are children of the Most High. All right. Now, next scripture I got is the book of Job. And verse 7 and 7. Oh, remember that my life is when my eye shall see no more, or shall no more see good. All right. Oh, remember that my life is when, all right, or breath. All right. And hey, you have it. Hey, you at a time you could be here one day and be taken out another day, man. Just like that, man. Life is but when, man. And no more see good. And I'm pretty sure he, being a active, competitor, professor, he had a lot of good days, in the world. But then, hey, everything that finally count up, the Lord then brought down with his judgment. All right. I think it's Zephaniah 3 and 5. It says, the just Lord Yahweh is in the midst thereof. He will not do iniquity, or he will not do iniquity. Every morning doth he bring his judgment to light. He faileth not, but the unjust doeth no shame, right? And hey, he brought the judgment. Just the story released that the man has passed on to the spirit world. Okay? And he knows he's an Israelite, if you didn't know. And yeah, he's at ease being in the spirit world. Okay? But this man said highly accomplished. I'm pretty sure he didn't know that, the Lord's going to take him out. But, the Lord did. Proverbs 27 and 1. Boast not thyself of tomorrow when thou knowest not what a day may bring forth. All right, so don't even be worried about tomorrow, the next thing, and boasting like, yeah, man, this and that about a certain day. Hey, you have to, rather that, just pray that the Lord give you grace that you can see another day. Like I said, look at the guy. He only 40 years old, which, like, I think that's, for me, I'm, a couple years younger than him. But, I'm just like, damn, man. Guy got taken out, man. It's crazy. So, as we know, the Lord is not a respecter of person. He don't care that Orlando's Sanchez is a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu superstar, or whatever. So this is The book of Proverbs chapter 24 and 23. These things also belong to the wise. It is not good to have respect of person in judgment. Right? And it says in Romans 2 and 21, for there is no respect of persons with the most high. All right, the Lord ain't gonna look at like the guy Orlando Sanchez and say, well, he's a jiu-jitsu superstar, he should be living. The Lord don't care. He being a respected person goes into basically having partiality. Um, our favoritism towards a person, okay, which and perverted judgment that is, But the Lord, like I said, He didn't care how many championships or what the ambition this man got or how many kids He took them out. So we gotta walk a very, 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 to the best of our ability, life to Yahweh Shem Shai and pray and ask for mercy. You could be like this other guy, right? This guy right here, not here no more. All right, let me see if I get this other preset. Like I said, I did this lesson already, so if y'all seen the other live lesson, it's good. Let me see if I can find this precept in Psalms. The scripture tells us to rise and depart because this is not our rest. So important to note. There's a precept I'm looking about talk about days of life and stuff. Psalms 90 and 10. This is the book of Psalms chapter 90 and 10, which it reads, it says, the days of our years are 60 years and 10. The score is 20, so 30 and 10, that's 2, 4, 6, 60, and then 10 is 70. And if by reason of strength they be 80 years, so 80. Yet is there strength, labor, and sorrow, or it is soon cut off, and we may fly away. That's right. It says, verse 11, who knoweth the power of thine anger, even according to thy fear, so is thy wrath. So teach us to number our days, that we may apply our hearts and wisdom. And it's just like recounting, count your days and such, like, count things as a blessing, man. But nah, point, so count, point, yeah. So yeah, just wanted to cover that real quick, dude. The spirit, dude's no longer around. They're doing jiu-jitsu. May the Lord bring a judgment on so many different people. I pray we got mercy. Shalom to the elect.